Hello, happy August 2022. My name is Narissa Tudevin, and this is the third video of my YouTube channel that I started a few months ago now. And today is August 2nd, 2022. And I am here to be fully present, be fully transparent, and share that it has been difficult making consistent YouTube videos. And in that same motion, I am creating for myself a 21-day, actually, I'm not creating for myself, I'm creating for the intention of not holding in all of the things that are inside of me anymore. And I feel like on one level that is for myself, but on a greater level it is for all women everywhere that need to hear the things that are meant to come out of me. And so with that, I have come to a place where I realized I want to do a 21-day challenge. And so I'm challenging myself this month, the month of August, to create one video a day for 21 days to create that muscle of finally making YouTube videos and feeling more gravitated to it. And I am both nervous and excited, and I feel that more than anything this is going to be really, really powerful and really, really healthy and maybe messy and confusing at times, and maybe not. But with that said, the things that I'm going to be talking about during this month of August, I was just taking a shower earlier, preparing, putting myself in a place of like calm and soothedness to start to share more on the camera. And some of the topics that I have been contemplating and thinking about for a while now that I want to share are about health, art. I am actually trying to remember the things that I had shared in video 1 and 2 as to not repeat them. But I think that primarily I'm going to be talking about what's going on in my life right now. So that is going to include my health, that's going to include astrology and the planetary shifts that we are experiencing right now. Like I said earlier, it is August 2nd, 2022 right now when I'm recording this, and we are headed towards August 8th, which is known as the Lion's Gate. And I am going to share, in order to catch everyone up to speed, as I have not made a video in quite some time, I'm going to share about my journey over the last 2 years. So from actually the tail end of 2019, 2020 until now. I'm going to share about how I started to develop a relationship with cacao. I'm going to share about how I started to feel the call to make YouTube videos. I'm going to share about my life, my childhood, my earlier years, and then most specifically and importantly, I'm going to share about the art that I'm working on right now and the art that I'm creating. So I am seated in front of my altar right now, which is something that I'm really, really happy about. It took me a while to build an altar that I really, really liked. And for anyone who follows my Instagram journey, I had done a live conversation with a really amazing woman and good friend, Roxana from Jersey City, talking about building an altar. And I think with that share, I'm also going to talk about what life was like before, for me, before I started doing things like building an altar, living more intentionally. Definitely one of the themes of my artwork is spirituality, and my specific journey is that I didn't start living intentionally until my late 20s, and there's going to be a lot of amazing things that I'm going to share this month, so definitely stay tuned, like and subscribe, do all the things that you feel called to do, because this month is going to be amazing, and I am just really excited about it. I have a lot of beautiful people in my life that I want to share about what they're doing also, their journeys, their offerings. I have friends starting small businesses. I have friends who are existing in the coaching arena, helping other young people and women awaken right now and have the specific mentorship and tools that they need to feel safe and good and grounded in their bodies. And that's something specifically that I am going to talk about a lot, that specific theme of how to feel good and grounded in your body, as well as I feel that it is my specific journey to be a bridge for other people to understand themselves better, to connect with the tools and the people that they're meant to connect with. I am Latin American, and a big part of my journey has also been about connecting with my roots, as well as connecting with my ancestors and my spiritual team of light. I've had a pretty interesting life experience. I feel that I will go pretty deep. I feel myself like wanting to go deep right now, and then kind of like shutterbug stopping myself. So I definitely feel that my intention is to be as clear and transparent as possible in order to help other people on the either creative, artistic, or spiritual journey to just learn just to learn. Yes. And as well, I went to school for illustration, and I am an illustrator and visual artist, painter, and I'm going to share about my inspiration. I have here one of my biggest inspirations, which is Frida Kahlo, and I have a lot to say about her, and I feel that different people on the planet have different opinions about her. I think what I'm gonna close in this video is that the first fine artist that really, really spoke to me was actually Salvador Dali, and I have a strong connection to him. I saw his artwork in real life when I was way younger. I was about 17, 18, a senior in high school. I was always in art classes from a young age, and my earlier life was exposed to a lot of the arts in New York City and Philadelphia. My mother loves the arts. She's a Sagittarius, and she has taken me and my sister to many art shows and performances throughout our childhood. And so I grew up being heavily exposed to the arts, really seeing paintings in real life, in person, taking my time with the art, walking around, asking questions, usually just to myself, but definitely being heavily exposed to fine arts, like I'm saying, from a young age. And the first artist that really spoke to me was Salvador Dali. And as I grew, I will talk about the shift for me, the pinpoint where I went from being a person that would just look at art and say like, oh, okay, like that's cool, that's weird, that's beautiful, that's ugly, to the person who I am now, which is really being able to connect with, see, and understand everything from the time period of the piece when it was made, the full thought and dream and vision behind it. I may be speaking out of order right now, but the technique, the texture of the painting, and I guess really where I'm at right now is like understanding the painter's experience. And so I went through that shift when I was between 25, 26, and 27. And bringing it back to Salvador Dali, it was his painting titled The Meditative Rose. If you're familiar with that painting, please comment below, because I feel like it's not the first painting you think of when you think of Salvador Dali, and it is like a little more underground, but maybe at the same time it's not. It's one of his pieces that is just a rose. So there are, as opposed to the larger body of his work, which is figurative, The Meditative Rose is a beautiful painting of a red rose. And when I was 27, I saw an image of this painting, not the actual one. I think I saw the actual one when I was younger. I saw a solo exhibit of his, so I saw many, many pieces, but connecting with what I'm actually trying to say right now, there was this specific moment in my life where I saw the image of that painting in a poster version, but I saw that painting, and that moment for me marked a huge awakening and shift in my psyche, and that is what allowed me to start to paint the way that I do now, which through these next few videos I will tap into that more and start to unravel that more. Right now, the piece that I'm working on came to me through a meditation, through a vision, and yeah, that's another reason why I'm going to talk about astrology, health, all the things, and why that I hope with this channel and with this series I can in some way inform you about how to create art from a place of authenticity and to feel really, really natural about that. So with that, I hope you enjoy this series. I hope you enjoy learning from me. If this video resonated with you, share it with a friend. And I think that's it for now. My links are below, and I am, let's see, just close with a little bit of a view of this and this. And this is my pot where I burn things. And yeah, okay. It's getting dark here in New Jersey. Have a great night.